What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're talking everything theme team related, how to build a theme team, who are the best theme teams, what to look for when building a theme team. If you got a question related to theme teams, it's going to get answered in this video, so let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We're going to start at your lineup screen. This is where you hypothetically would be building the theme team, and you're going to be focusing on the chemistry tab, which is going to be over on the far left. So there are theme teams, which represent, all 32 NFL teams. There's promo theme teams, which we'll talk about because those have been pretty prevalent in the early parts of the MUT 26 year. And the main thing that most players are looking for when building a theme team is speed. They want to add +1 or +2 speed to their team, along with a bunch of other attributes. And EA actually kind of boosted up theme teams this year with the attribute boosts that they provide based on the tier. So when you go to your chemistry tab, you can select it with X or A on Xbox, and you're going to see all of the different team chemistries, scheme chemistries, I shouldn't say scheme, but promo chemistries. And to see what an individual one does, and we're going to use my team right now here, we are at tier 5 with the Eagles chemistry. All you have to do is press your start or select button. I think it's, I don't know what it is on Xbox, so forgive me for that, but it's a start button on PlayStation. And once you do that, you can see tier 1 requires 5 items, right? And then it tells you the boost that it provides. +1 to strength, run blocking, block shed. Tier 2 requires 10 items. And also, if you look at my team right now, notice the little green up arrows on like Josh Simmons and Isaac Seumalo and Alex Mack. And some of those players I just mentioned have never played a down for the Eagles before. We will get into players or cards in the game that get all 32 team chemistries. It's a great way to take advantage and build up a theme team. But going back over to the left, tier 3, 15 items, +1 to catch, tackle, change of direction. The money number that you're looking for this early in the year is getting to 20, and it's pretty easy right now, even if you don't have a lot of players that are actually representing your theme team, because of all of the 32 team chem cards that EA has given us this early in the year. But if you can get to tier 4, which is 20 items, not only do you get +1 to speed, but you also get +1 to man coverage, short route running, and it continues to go up, right? 25, 30, 35, 40. The one big difference this year is to get +2 speed, you have to get to 50 items instead of 40 like it was last year. Now, the same thing is going to apply to a promo chem, and you can hit that start button to see all the details. This is the preseason standouts promo. So if I get 5 items from the promo, +1 strength, run, block shed. If we skip down to tier 4, 20 items, we have +1 speed, +1 man coverage, +1 short route running. So you can see how powerful it can be. Now with promo chemistries, they do tend to expire after a certain time frame. And with this one specifically, it's actually expiring tomorrow. So the +1 speed that I'm receiving on like Victor Cruz and Zach Ertz is going to go away. Now on the flip side, we will actually flip the card over, and it's very hard to see, but there is a +2 next to the speed on Zach Ertz in the upper right part of your screen. He's getting +1 speed from Eagles chemistry and then +1 from the promo. So you can see how you can combine these things, and you may even get to a point where you have 2 different NFL theme teams at maybe a 20 of 20. Getting 50-50 is impossible. I don't know if you can do like 3 different teams of 20 right now to get +3 speed in different situations, but there are cards, and we'll talk about team builders in this video, that have 2 different team chemistry buckets. And with team builders specifically, if it's a player who maybe played for one theme team you're representing and then their active team is another theme team you're representing, they can get double chemistries and take advantage of the +1 speed on each side of it. So building theme teams this early in the year is worth it now because you only need 20 items to do so, and EA provides a bunch of free items to allow you to do that. And then number 2, as the year goes on, we get more cards like that, but providing more speed boosts to even better cards. It's going to take an advantage on the field. Now, let's talk about building the best theme team. A lot of you are probably just going to rock a theme team of your favorite NFL team, and there is absolutely no problem with that, but I would definitely encourage you, no matter what route you're going on building your theme team, to head on over to mutt.gg, and if you look at the very top, you're going to click Theme Teams. This is a cheat code. It's like a full guide on what you need to be getting for each theme team. So you can scroll through and see at this very moment, what overall, and this kind of tells us the best theme teams in the game right in front of us. you can see, I don't believe there's any 83 overall teams in the game, but you have the Eagles, the Commanders at an 82, the Ravens are out there. And the high OVR number doesn't always mean it's the best, but it's a good indicator. The Raiders are only an 81, but they are definitely one of the better theme teams in the game right now because of the cards that have, good speed already, the stock speed, and then adding to that is going to make them much better. So if you click any team, and I'll just go with the Eagles, for example, it's going to give you the full depth chart. I mean, 3 to 5 to 6 positions at every position. I'm sorry, 3 to 5 to 6 players at every position that you would need. So the best very possible quarterback is Jalen Hurts for the theme team of the Philadelphia Eagles. 85 overall Crystal Saquon Barkley would be the best running back. I think you get the point here, but you can scroll through. It gives you the price on this screen. If you hover over it, you can see the actual attributes on the players. There's a lot of information here. Now, I mentioned earlier, we do have a bunch of players in the game that get all 32 team chemistries. There's a toggle over here to the right, and by the way, you can see the overall. They're pretty close, the Eagles theme team, if you had this exact theme team, to an 83 overall, which would probably be one of the first teams to do it. But if you click this toggle to include all players, this is now going to populate not only Eagles players who get Eagles Chem, but also the cards in the game that have all 32 team Chem. So like the Nick Bosa from the Team Builder program, the Crystal Micah Parsons. This would be very blasphemous if you're an Eagle fan and do this anyway. It also includes Season 1 players like Marshawn Lynch. You have ranked players like Malik Neighbors. These are all cards in the game, and we'll go to the catalog and show you them. But these are all cards in the game that get 32 team Chem. So if you build these players on top of just, your standard guys that get Eagles Chem or any other team, obviously it's going to be an even better way to build up a great theme team. Going back to the team selection screen, it will also help you build a hybrid theme team. So I'm contemplating on doing the Lions and Eagles, and this would be the second year in a row that I do that. Eagles will always be a theme team that I rock on my main account and my No Money Spent account. But if I wanted to build the Eagles-Lions theme team, I can select both of these teams. You can actually do up to 3 with this tool here, but I'll just go 2 for now. And it's now going to populate out of all of the cards in the game that get Lions and or Eagles Chem, and the pre-order Jalen Hurts gets all 32. I kind of forgot about that, but you can scroll through and see these are the cards you would need to build the best possible Lions-Eagles theme team. And again, you have the overall stuff in the upper right, and below that, you can still factor in players who get all 32 team chem. So definitely use this tool as a guide to help you guys build the best theme team that you want to go after. Now I'm going to show you in-game what to look for, but still using mutt.gg. If you go back to the homepage, click the Players section, and then go to your chemistry filter, you can select all 32 teams. It also has filters for some of the existing programs. We talked about preseason standouts. Pregame access also had a promo chemistry that has since then expired, and Collector Series has it as well. But if we select all 32 teams and hit apply filters down at the bottom, again, it's showing all of the cards in the game right now that get all 32 team chemistries. There's a lot of them. There's some cheap, some expensive, but this will also give you a good idea of what to hunt for when trying to build up a theme team. As far as finding that information in game, just want to show you what to look for. So you can always go to the catalog and search for an individual player by typing in their name. You can sort by program. We're going to go through basically all of the existing programs that are out right now that you can get 32 team chems on, and some of these are going to be reoccurring throughout the year, so pay attention. Number 1 is going to be ranked. We are in the middle of the very first ranked session of the year, and we have a ton of cards that you can be playing for right now that get 32 team chems. Now, you're not going to be able to get them until rank rewards go out, which is going to be October 1st, because the first session is half of August and all of September. But if you go over to ranked, which is under the head-to-head game mode section, and go to rewards, you can see right now I'm at Hero 3. I'm a couple wins away from Champion 1. If we can get to Champion 1, that's going to give us an 89 overall ranked champion player fantasy pack. Now, if you get to Champion 1, 2, or 3, it's all going to be the same options there, but there are 3 players this year to choose from rather than 1 standard player. If you get to the top 100 on the leaderboard when the month closes out or the session closes out, you get a 90 overall player. If you go backwards, if you finish in the hero tier, you get an 88. If you go to elite, you get an 87. So now going back to these rank cards in the catalog, the only ones that get 32 team chems are going to be the legends, which again, you need to be in the top 100 on the leaderboard to get these. Then is the champion cards, the 89 overalls. The 88s are going to be heroes, and that's it. That's where it stops. So if you go into any one of these overalls for the 3 players for the first rank session and go to their upgrade tab and then down to chemistries and positions, you're going to see that they have the option to choose any of the 32 NFL teams. If you go to the 87s, which are the elites or the red cards, anything below, anything elite and below, if you go into their upgrade path, you're going to see only the chemistries for the teams that they played for, which also isn't a terrible thing, right? If you're building a Chargers or Commanders theme team and you're just not good enough to get up to the hero or champion levels, you can still earn this elite Benjamin St. Juice, and he's going to get the team chems of the teams that he played for. But if you're looking for players who get all 32 team chems, you're going to want to play ranked every single month because it's guaranteed to have cards in there that will do that. When it comes to season pass players, we really don't know if this is going to be the norm all year, and the reason is, last year for the Season 1 Field Pass, we had 5 players that could be upgraded just like this year, and those cards did also get all 32 team chems. The cards this year also do. But Seasons 2, 3, and maybe even 4, maybe even 5 as well, in Madden 25 Ultimate Team last year, they stopped giving these players all 32 team chems. So we don't know what's going to happen in about 3 weeks when Season 2 comes around, if those players are also going to get all 32 team chems. But for now, these cards are really powerful again because you can upgrade them currently to an 85. Later this afternoon, they should be able to go up to an 86. And if you purchase Field Pass levels, you can actually get one of them to an 87 overall. But regardless of their overall, they do get all 32 team chems. So even if these cards become outdated in a month or so, for a lot of you, there's still going to be good cards to hang on to and leave in the back of your depth chart, because even your wide receiver 5, your defensive tackle number 4, CB5, free safety 2, all of those on the lineup screen count towards the team chemistry count. So even if you're not using this card, you can hide them at wide receiver 5 to take advantage of any team chemistry. And I've been using that exact strategy when it comes to team captain cards, which is another group of cards that gets all 32 team chems. So they start at 78 overall players. You need tokens to upgrade them. The max they can hit currently at this moment is an 83, but if you get them to a 79 overall, which is just 1 token, they get all 32 team chems. So of course you can upgrade one of these all the way to their max OVR and put them on the field if they work out for you. But what I've been doing, not only on my main account, but my No Money Spent account, is every time I earn one of these tokens, and if you don't know how team captains work, we'll link a video down below in the comment section as a pinned comment that breaks it all down. Make sure you go watch it. But when I earn one of these upgrade tokens, I would put it into each individual player's upgrade path, and by doing that, it would then unlock the 32 team chemistry bucket. So you can see we upgraded Michael Crabtree to a 79, but I have Eagles Chem on him. So these cards are a big reason and a big part why I'm able to get to 25 Eagles so earlier in the year. And I have 6 of these cards, just like you do. So this is 6 out of the 20 you would need right now to build up a 2020 theme team to take advantage of the +1 speed. You add that on to the Season 1 players, which most of you probably have 3 to 4, if not all 5 of them unlocked. You can see the point here. EA has already provided an easy 10 plus cards to get all 32 team chems. You are halfway there. All you have to do is get the rest of the players for the team that you want to represent. And yet, it still doesn't stop there. We have the Team Builder program, which is really cool because there's a couple different routes you can go with these cards. Number 1, we have the Team Builder Champions, which are extremely expensive cards. The average user is not going to be able to get them, but Nick Bosa and Brock Bowers at an 87 overall, they do get all 32 team chems. They're also 2.6 and 2.7 million coins. Then you have your divisional champion cards. So these represent the division of the team that they play for. And we'll use Kyler Murray for an example. Not only does he get Cardinals chemistry, he's going to get all of the NFC West team chemistry. So if you go into Kyler Murray's upgrade path, he not only gets the Cardinals, but he gets the 49ers, Rams, and Seahawks. If you're, you take your rivalries serious with your favorite teams, you're going to be in a little bit of a tough situation if you're a 49ers fan using, a Kyler Murray. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I often will never use Cowboys players on my team. It's against my religion. I say it all the time. But there are Cowboy fans out there that might have this Cooper DeJean card on their team, or Giants or Commanders, and they're using that interdivision chem. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to judge you. It's just against my principles out there. But it's another thing to look for when building up a theme team. And then when it comes to the team builder, we'll just call them elite cards or hero cards. These right now are at an 82, and we'll have more content drops from this program throughout the year, but I'll use Syracuse legend Andre Sisco as an example. These cards get 2 different team chemistries in 2 different buckets. So there are some strange worlds where there's somebody out there that's rocking a Jaguars Jets theme team, and if you are, well, if you can get to 20 on each side of it, you're going to get +2 speed on this card without needing to get to 50 of 50 items, because his first chemistry bucket is all of the teams that he's played for, which is only 2, but there's other players out there that have a longer list. This one, Jags and Jets. But if you go over to the far right under chemistries and positions, he's also going to get the chemistry of the team that he's on this season. Matt Pryor, who is now with the Eagles, is a really good example. If I go to that far right team chemistry bucket, he gets the Eagles because that's the team that he's playing for this season. But if we go to that first bucket, not only does he get the Eagles, he gets the Colts, 49ers, and Bears. So again, if you're rocking an Eagles-Bears, Eagles-Colts, Eagles-49ers theme team, you can take advantage in 2 different areas. Also, you can apply Eagles chemistry to Matt Pryor in this bucket and in this bucket, and he's going to get ×2 Eagles. So you got 2 out of the 20 that you're trying to get to in that chemistry tab to get the +1 speed. These are things you want to take advantage of. The final program that's available right now, well, there's actually 2 more because I forgot about crystals, but Rookie Premier. Now, unfortunately, you can't get these cards anymore, right? This is something you had to do in Madden 25 Ultimate Team that carried over to Madden 26. So if you're trying to get any of these cards, you just simply can't, unfortunately. But also grinding through the Rookie Premier program, you had the chance to earn these 32 team collectibles, which means if I wanted to put Eagles Chem on James Pierce Jr., if I had him, I could certainly do that. So you need the collectible to do it, but if you have it, these are more cards that can take advantage of any team chem. The final program is crystals, but these are extremely expensive cards. Like, I don't even have them on my team because I didn't want to spend $250, but you have Patrick Surtain, Micah Parsons, and Saquon Barkley. All 3 of them do get all 32 team chems, but they also have motivator chemistries, which we probably won't see a lot of this throughout the year until the back end of the year, but EA brought it out pretty early. If you go into the upgrade path of these guys, basically having all 3 of these players in the lineup at the same time with these motivator chems allows you to get +1 speed on any theme team in the game on top of everything else that we've talked about. So that's why these cards are so expensive. Basically, it's saying if you get to 3 components, which would be Micah Parsons, Saquon Barkley, Patrick Surtain, if you get to 3 components, you get +1 to tackle, pursue, zone coverage, block shed, finesse move, power move, speed, play rec, and man coverage. So those are motivator chems, but they do also get all 32 team chemistries in the first team bucket. The final thing that you're going to be looking for when building a theme team is strategy items. So you get one of these every single day by completing your daily objectives. It is going to be at random, but some of them are team affinity strategy items. And right now, the highest level one that we have is a green, right? So greens give you ×2. The next one would be rares, which are going to be blues. Those should give you ×3. Then purple ×4 and potentially gold ×5. We are way down the road from getting that. I mean, maybe the blue rare ones come around eventually, but out of that magic number of 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, whatever you're trying to get to, these items provide ×2 to that number. If you happen to get one out of your daily strategy pack that you get for doing your daily objectives and it's one that you need, W for you. But for the most part, if you need to just go out and buy one, they're roughly about 10 to 11 to 12,000 coins. Once you acquire that item, you're going to go back over to your lineup and go to strategy instead of chemistry for this one. And you have strategy items that impact positional groups like quarterback, halfback, wide receiver, tight end, O-line, D-line, linebackers, defensive backs. I put out a video breaking this all down, so you want to make sure you go back and watch that one as well. But if you go to the bottom, you have the Team Affinity program slot. I currently have Eagles equipped there, so 2 of the 25 that I have are coming from this strategy item. And to change it up, you just simply select, and it's going to give you the pool of all of the strategy items that you happen to own. So if I needed to select a different one, I could do that. But these are a small piece that are very vital to building up your theme team because they're going to help you get to that number without taking up any of the player slots or really having to pay for expensive cards out there to help you get closer to whatever your goal is. So I think that's everything. If there's anything I forgot, my apologies, but that's pretty much everything you need to know about theme teams, how to build theme teams, how to find the best theme teams, and let me know down below in the comment section what theme team or theme teams are you rocking to start out the year. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.